Hello, my Sagittarius friends, and welcome to your monthly card reading for the month of August. As your first card here, you see the ring. The ring means contracts. Sometimes it means marriages. Sometimes it means business negotiations. There could be also some stress here, but we first will focus on the ring here. Maybe for the moment the relationship in your life is important here, or business is very important here. It's possible also that there is a strong desire to be in a relationship. This is what we are seeing here. If you are in a relationship, it also tells you to honor your relationship here. The promises that you make, keep to your commitments that you made in the past here. This is what we are seeing here also with these cards here. There could be also, this is not the good time also for backing out here. We should not back out of contracts that we made before here, because the only thing that could be here at hand is a little bit of stress here with the birds here. There could be some chatter, or maybe there's a lot of talking about this business or about, but it's important here also you respect the commitments that you made before. Then in the central card is a very good card here that we are seeing for money here. It's possible also if we are in business or we have a business contract here that is very lucrative, but the money is coming here, and we have the cross here, so it's destined to be, maybe it's your fate here, that the money comes in here. This is what we are seeing. We are lucky in business ventures here. There are opportunities that are coming here. There are strong ambitions here also to move forward here. It's possible also that in another way here with the cross that you experience this as a little bit as a burden, but the money is good here that we are seeing here. There will be enough money normally for everyone here. Also, we need to be active related to money. We cannot be naive. We need to be active. We need to observe here the money here. We need to get things moving here. Sometimes also we need to open up our mind, go forward here, and you see here that the man and the woman here also looking towards the moment here, the couple looking at it. So if you are in a relationship, both partners here, I'm running a little bit ahead here on the card reading, but both are looking at the financial side, at the business, so they are in the same mind here. This is what we are seeing here for the business here. This is also very important if you are in business, that you have the same mindset as the partner, and in this case this seems to be so. Then we have the ring and the birds here. As I said here, there could be some negotiations, or maybe the job is related. The job could be related to negotiations here. With these combinations of cards, there could be contract negotiations here. There could be reviews here also with this combination of cards. Maybe there's some reviews of contract, but still, as I said, you need to honor the promises that you made before. But there could be some reviews, maybe necessarily reviews, discussions that we are seeing here. It's possible also you tap in the contract, tap in your contacts. Maybe there are contact with some friends here. This is with the dog, because the dog is our friendships. You could be a little bit stressed about this new contract. Maybe there's a little bit stress about the relationship. There could be some maybe grief is not the right word, but there could be some pressure, maybe some pressure to stress on this relationship here, and at the same time there's an excitement also with this combination of cards here. There could be high stress here involved with this combination apart. It's possible also that you are worried about your relationship. There's some worries, but the cards are fairly good, so there's actually no worries. Or maybe something in the relationship or something in the business makes you stress, or it's a stressful time here. Things did not go as you thought they would go. But this is a general tendency now in the astrology here, because we have Saturn going retrograde, so there could be some reviews about that. But no worries, if it will balance itself out in a few months here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination here. I think here, what we see here also, you are not the only one momentarily with this problem. This is a collective problem now. There is some stress here about reviewing contracts here. It might seem a little bit chaotic or incoherent, but there will be some balance in the chaos. That this is what we are seeing here. So it's best not to make yourself too much stress, because it will balance out. If you made the right investments before, it will all balance itself. It's possible. It's possible that the money is maybe delayed or something like that here. This is what we are seeing here. Sorry for the motorcycle. But there could be some tensions also. Also, sometimes also this tells us that we need to listen. If there are some tensions, sometimes also it's wise to listen. Listening could be the key here for solving the stress here. If the conversations are constructive, there will come a solution for the stress. This is what we are seeing here. If you need to negotiate, don't give up. Keep your mindset. Keep your mindset here. This is what we are doing here. That we need to do here. It's possible also that you have a conversation with a friend, and he might be involved in similar problems. So you have some kind of harmony with this friend, maybe over a similar problem. This is what we are seeing here. There could be some stress here also related to maybe to a brother or a friend here, or you have worries about a friend. This is what we are seeing here also. In another way, it could be also that you have some worries about your dog or about your pet here. This is what we are seeing. This is then another point of view. There could be some gossip also here. Some gossip. Maybe there's some gossip about a friend. And maybe you don't want to go in this gossip with other people, like you feel a loyalty towards your friend, and you don't want to go in this gossip. You don't want to, maybe this is a long time friend and you don't want to go in this gossip here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that friendship develops through some stress situation, and out of this stress situation a friend comes. This is what we are seeing here, but we will be very principled here. There is sincerity, also reliability here. This is what we are seeing here. If your friend is in a problem, you also will act kindness. In some situations also it could mean, but that's then another point of view, that the dog of your neighbor is very noisy. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There will be some coincidences here, also some changes in life path here. There's a windfall through the stress here. This is what we are seeing. Sometimes also we take a day off. It's possible also you take a day off with your lover here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that other people put some critic on maybe on your child, on your son, or on your friend, but you don't want to go into the critics. You are unwilling, you stay loyal. This is what we are seeing here. You are not willing to go into this critic here. There could be also a lot of texting, a lot of messages here with friends, a lot of talking to friends, maybe a lot of emails or maybe a lot of communication. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it means that you have a very good sense for eating out. If you go, for instance, if you go somewhere, that you have a very good sense for food, for finding good restaurants. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we come in the second horizontal line. As I said here, the man and the woman, they look at each other. That is positive. If they look at each other, that's a positive. And both of them look at the business. They look at the money. So both want to move forward in this business. This is what we are seeing. It's possible that we support each other in the business here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that we influence each other in a positive way for our business, for developing our business more here. This points to entrepreneurs, business people. It's possible that you are both very business minded here. This is what we are seeing here also. With this combination of cards, there's a kind of happiness here. There's a profit. You could profit here. To your wife could say some things, or your partner could say some things, and you could both benefit or make profits out of that one. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that our partner, if you're a man, that your partner has some classic values, that she's a little bit traditional here. This is what we are seeing here, and you make profit because of the traditional ways. You make profits. This is what we are seeing here also. This points to wealth here, making more money. Also, there's a physical attraction towards each other. There could be a physical attraction towards the partner here. There could be a lot of money. Sometimes also there's teaching involved in other ways. There's teaching involved here. You yourself also, if you are a man, I'm just saying, you could both be a little bit traditional. So the mindset is the same here. There is success in everything that you do. These are very positive cards here. Then we have the mice and the stork. Again here, the mice points to the stress. The mice give a little bit of stress, same as here, so the stress comes back here a little bit. There could be some stress related, some changes. Maybe you're obligated to see some problems, and there is some stress related to a loss here. There could be some changes, but these changes could be temporary, like, because the stork is coming back. It goes and it comes back. It's like a wave. So it's possible they're temporary, there are some changes, but later on everything will balance back to how it was before. So it could cause some stress here, these changes, but it's temporary. It's temporary here. This is what we are seeing here. You are more like in the old habits. You want that the things stay as they are here. You could experience this as stressful and as an unhealthy situation, but as I said, it's only temporary here. We could also be faced with some dishonesty, but you stick together. If you are business partners, you stick together. But you could be confronted here at the moment with some malice, with some dishonesty, and maybe it's not the first time, because the stork, it comes back. It's like it's destined to be, and you talk to each other about it, and you tell to each other, yeah, it's the same again here, and you want to make some changes, so in the future it don't occur again. So maybe you make some plans that these losses cannot come back in the future. This is what we are seeing here. Like you make a plan here. You make a plan, but it's like now it's destined to be, and you can do much about it. But you make a plan for the future, so it will not happen again. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible there is some deception here also, like, and it could make you a little bit feel tired here. This is what we are, but you have no choice than going with the flow here. We cannot stop it here, but you will make the best of it in a productive way. The money is not the problem, but you want to get rid of this stressful situation that is always happening again. Maybe something is there here. Then we have the stork and the cross here. Something is happening, and it has an important influence on the both of you. If you are a man, it has an important influence here. Also, there will be some signs, so you need to look around. You need to look around you, and you need to look around you for some signs. Like you say, you think to yourself or you talk to each other and you say, it's like it's a sign. And if you think it's a sign, you need to accept it as a sign. It's a sign for changes, for external events here, and maybe it's the time to make some changes so the situation cannot come back here. We could be confronted with some responsibilities here, because this is responsibilities, and we have no choice than dealing with this transformation. It might not be easy for a short period of time here, but it will have an impact of you. Maybe you're tired of it, and you talk to each other and you say to each other, this is the last time, it will not happen again here. This is what we are seeing, but it's like predestined. There is not much you can do about it. This is what we are seeing here. It's like a reoccurring pain here. This is what we are seeing here, but you want to move forward here. This is what we are seeing here. If you thought this gonna be a permanent change, it's not gonna be a permanent change, because else everything will balance back, but it will have a major influence here on you. Then we come in the vertical lines. We have the ring and the woman. Maybe your partner, she thinks about some additional business. This is possible also. It's your business associate if you're a guy. This is what we are seeing here. If you are not married, it's possible also that you consider a marriage, or she considered a marriage here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe you're thinking about a commitment here. If it's not a relationship, it's a business association here that you want to start together. But this is a committed person. This person is serious here. There is some kind of relationship here that we are seeing here. This is a serious person here if you're a guy. Also, you could feel that you have a lot of in common with this person. There is some coherence here. This is what we are seeing here. We have some things here. There could be some predictability, but as I said, the predictability is not necessarily a negative here. If this is a relationship here, it could mean maybe before you have, if you are not yet in business with this woman, it's possible that you met this woman before, because the ring also returns. It comes back, it's round, same as the stork. So it could mean that this woman comes back in your life for doing business, but it's positive. It's positive here. It goes in circles here. There's a balance here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, we feel like we are committed to this person for business or for the relationship here. If you are a guy, maybe it's possible that you think about giving this woman some jewelry, maybe a ring. This is then the more logical explanation here. You give a ring to this woman. This is possible also, but you stick together here. You're in harmony together here. This is what we are seeing here also. We are emotionally attached to each other. This is what we are seeing here. You want to stick to each other. You want to keep to your agreement here that you made with each other here. If you are already longer in business, sometimes this points to also a relationship that is already longer going on. Or maybe you met the first time 7 years ago. Sometimes it's like that. It comes in parts of 7. This is possible also. Or you are together already for a long time and you take the next step here. And then the ring comes in like that, like I just told you, give the jewelry here, the ring. Then we have the woman and the mice. The woman and the mice here. It's possible that this woman is also experiencing some stress here, maybe from these events. There could be some worries here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that it has an influence, if you're a woman, on you, on your body. Certain stresses, communication stresses have an influence on your body, and then you have the stress of the business. So it could be a difficult time here for being anxious here. Sometimes it has an influence on our health here, with this combination of cards. Then we come in the second line. We have the birds and fish here. The birds and the fish here, this points to financial transactions here. There could be some, as I said, some worries about money. Even though the money is enough, still there are certain worries about the money. It doesn't mean that the money is short, but there could be some worries about the money. There could be sales, the return on invest, but still we have worries, maybe as well what we saw here before here. Also, we need to keep our expenses in check here with the cross here. We need to check what we spend here. There could be certain worries here. The stress could have an influence on our body here. Sometimes also we could be confronted with noisy situation, as I said here. Maybe it stresses you both out. Maybe you are in a noisy environment and you don't like the noise that you are experiencing, both of you, and you get tired here of the noise here. If there is gossip, you are tired of the gossip. Both of you are tired of the gossip. This is what we are seeing here. Also, the noise could be too much here with this combination of cards. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we have the fish and the stork. There are important events related to our finances. This is what we are seeing here also. There's a general improvement here that we are seeing here. We feel optimistic here. We have good financial prospects for the future here. It's possible also, as I said, due to the problems before, that you will do a restructuration of certain parts of your business. You restructure something because you don't want that the problem comes again here. I didn't see that before here. The change will be positive if you make the change. Maybe there's some new angle to the business and the business changes in a way here. This is what we are seeing here. We are saving money here also with this combination. As I said here, we need to be a little bit structural with the money here. If you are expecting money from a person for a very long time and this money did not come back, this is the time that it will come back. This is the money. If there are debts, if somebody has debts on you, somebody will repay you that debt, and maybe the money is more than you expected here. Or maybe you forgot about it, or maybe the money is more than you expected here, or you didn't expect that the money would come back now. This is possible also. Excuse me. Then we have the dog and the man here. This points to maybe you are friends and colleagues, maybe you are friends and lovers. This is what it could also mean, that your wife is your friend or your husband is your friend. This is what we are seeing here. We are supportive towards each other, but the man is especially supportive here towards the woman here. If you are a guy, it's possible also that a friend helps you unexpectedly without asking. He gives you support here. It also points to honesty towards the partners. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We are honest towards each other here with this combination of cards. Then we have the man and the cross here. The woman here, she feels the stress, and the man could be a little bit burdened by the responsibilities here. Maybe he's not showing it, but there are some challenges here. And that's maybe why the friend supports him. This is what we are seeing here. So if you're looking for support, you will get the support. Even if you are not asking for it, this friend will support you because it's above you. Even if you don't ask for it, you will receive the support here. If you have burdens or there's a burdensome time here, this is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. So my friends here, my Sagittarius friends, this is all for the month of August. I hope you get a little bit wiser with this card reading. So thank you for watching, and see you next month. Bye bye now.